Yo, it's Bella from the Hope Plug. I'm just down here with Denny Shannon. We're going to have a bit of a chat. He's going to run us through his story. Just tell us a bit about his life, about his story and that. I'm sure a lot of you would have seen him on social media. But yeah, we're just going to get into a bit of a chat. So just tell us a bit about yourself, bro, where you grew up, how you grew up and stuff.
The Hope Plug, eh?
The Hope Plug, yeah.
Love it. Good stuff, man. I grew up I always called it Western Sydney, but Cabra. I grew up in Cabramatta,
Yeah.
you know. My story really involves a lot of Cabramatta. You know, that's where the heroin was. You know, that's where
big
that's
drug
where
trade
where I was attracted to. But I grew up in that area, so within 5 kilometres, I lived in man, I would say 50 different houses as growing up. Like
just moving around different spots.
like it was like almost every 6 months we moved to another spot. Mum and Dad split up at a pretty young age, but Mum and Dad were kind of always remained friends, and I was a bit of a troubled kid somewhat, so I'd stay at Mum for 6 months, so I'd get kicked out, go to Dad's, you know, back and forward like that. But yeah, I grew up like in the Denzer Park, Wetherill Park, Greenfield Park, fucking Green Valley, Heckenberg, Livo, all those areas. Picked up. We went to school in Cabramatta. Went to school in high school in Fairfield. In Bosley Park. Picked up drugs at around about 14 and got drunk, stoned, and on these nags, on the nitric oxide nags.
They're crazy.
Those things fucking just make your brain dead, you know? They're really
as they
bad,
would,
man.
100%, yeah.
I used to just suck them back, and I would black out, and there was times where I'd black out and I'd just hit, like, I remember at my mate's house, he had like this bar thing there. I remember smacking my head on that, coming to, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got
just completely black it out.
Yeah, got on that shit, and but by the time I was 16, I was using heroin, you know. Up until that time, I'd done everything else but heroin. I was scared of heroin, for sure.
Yeah, of course, So, 16, you started getting on heroin and stuff. How long were you on that before you started seeing a problem in it and stuff like that?
Immediately, man. Like, that was the beginning of the end, you know.
Yeah,
it was actually 15. So I was 15. I was in this dingy little flat in Cabramatta. Just off McBurney Road, I think it was, and I had this drug dealer walk. I remember the day quite clearly. It's like Walk is doing the Vietnamese squat. He's down on the floor and he's injecting me with heroin for the first time, you know. And
wow, 15-year-old boy too.
And this flat was like chatty, you know. There was like no furniture. It was like dirty walls,
like a proper
barred windows. And just carpet and
proper drug den.
Well, but not much else in there. It was just like a little. It wasn't as if there was people living there. I don't think. But anyway, and I just remember him giving me that hit, and immediately I vomited. Like I did this power spew, and you know, like people who have been on heroin know, and well, you either hate that or you love it. And for me, I loved it, and that's the problem because. That was that means you kind of get me a heroin addict. You know?
You're pretty much grabbed by the devil's grip.
And I didn't miss a day for the next 17 years, basically. From that first day, I chased heroin every single day until finally, when I was 34, I finally put it down. But I knew it went out of control because within a month, I'd been pinched by my family. I had a girlfriend at the time who'd left me, and I got locked up in this room at home. I say locked up, and like my family tried to
detox
contain
kind of
me.
Thing.
They didn't even know detox because I didn't even know what a detox was until I started detoxing. And 2 days had gone by, I had like this bad cold, you know, had the shivers.
Started hanging out really
it's
bad.
It's not shivers or a cold, it's fucking just heroin withdrawal, you know?
And withdrawals.
It's like the first time's free. It's like the first time you withdraw from heroin, you don't know that you're withdrawing from heroin, you just think
you're a bit crook. And
I say it's free because every time after that, it's like it takes this whole new dynamic. Like that's why I need heroin to stop that feeling coming on.
Yeah, you know? Definitely. Yeah.
So I was locked up in boys' homes by 16. So maybe a month later, I was locked up.
Yeah, so straight into the thick of it.
Yeah. So to answer your question, when did I notice it became a problem? Like it was immediately.
Immediately, I remember you saying that. Well, you're scared of it before you done it. So obviously you knew what it done and knew about it and stuff. But
yeah, man.
So how long did you say you were on it for?
17 years.
17
so
years.
from 15 to 34. I think that's
crazy,
actually
man.
19 years, but mostly the heroin was like about 17 years.
And
full
to be on heroin too, of all drugs, and for that long to finally get off it, that's crazy, man. Like that's mental.
It is pretty mental, but you know what? I just want to give a shout out to all the people that I do know in recovery. Like I know hundreds of people, literally.
Yeah.
And I want to say living their best life who are fucking just as bad as me. You know, there's so many of them out there. Like the community is actually surrounded by people in recovery. They might not get clean the same way I did, but people who have put down the drugs, maybe they found God, maybe they found NA, maybe they found fucking, I don't know, whatever, mushrooms, you know.
Yeah,
but
100%.
But and we say that because, and the reason I'm saying that too is like if you do feel like there's no chance, like there actually there is, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
You can fucking do it.
That's what I feel like for me when like for years I wanted to get off. I was on ice for years. I wanted to get off ice for years, but it wasn't until I actually had that reason and that drive to actually get off it. That's when I was able to actually do it. You know what I mean? So it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. It's really hard, but like if you have that drive and that proper reason, it makes it a lot easier. Like.
You know what? Getting off the drugs is definitely the easy part. It's like staying off them. It's like the drugs aren't actually the problem, you know. I'm the problem.
Yeah.
You're the problem.
Yeah, 100%.
You're the problem. The drugs aren't the problem, mate. Like people can go out there and use once a month.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And drink on weekends. Not me, mate.
That's when you make it a problem.
Yeah, I go on with it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I can relate to that.
I had to change the way I felt. I didn't like who I was inside, you know, and I needed to be stoned.
Yeah. When did you hit that point where you knew that you did want to change?
You mean like when I got clean?
You knew that you wanted to get clean.
Pretty quickly.
I'm sure you would have tried to a fair few times and failed, but
a lot of fucking times, man. I would say I probably knew that when I first went to prison, you know, like adult prison, like fuck that, man. I was in fights within the first fucking day in prison.
So stupid shit.
Well, it was naive of me. I took some cigarettes off some guy that I shouldn't have, and I ended up fucking smoked them, and I wasn't supposed to apparently, and ended up getting fucking bashed out the front of fucking B-week the next morning as soon as let go happened. And anyway, like it was a good lesson. Like I think a lot of naive shit happens to people like that. Definitely. But surely that was the first day I thought, fuck this, what am I doing this for? Yeah. But 100%. That was just the beginning, mate. That was just an introduction to you know, crime.
Yeah, that's right.
I learned lots of crime stuff in jail too, you know. Yeah, you learn
crazy,
all the hot
stuff
tips.
you learned in there.
I probably learned how to steal a Commodore after my first sentence, you know. Black box in the old commies.
Yeah, you learn a lot of stuff in there, 100%.
Yeah, not very fucking smart, but mate, and anyway, I went right on with it. Like I was a fucking, I don't want to say junkie, but I was just a fucking junkie, man. I still had a beautiful mum and dad that wasn't that far away. There was periods of time where I had no communication. I was homeless, but I was like,
felt like you're on rock bottom.
I was that guy that would be wandering the streets if I had no money at 3 a.m. in Cabra looking for a hit. Like I would get one. I would always get on somehow, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
I
think too, heroin addicts, they're the biggest earners too when it comes to crime and stuff, because like you said, they don't want to feel that withdrawal, and they don't want to feel that sickness, you know what I mean? So that's what keeps them going, looking for that hit, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to crime with heroin, it's like the crime rate's a lot higher, you know what I mean? Because like you said, you're always walking around desperate, looking for it, trying to find that next hit. No,
it's definitely a future way to be, man. And I see people stuck in that now, and you know, I look at you and I see you're healthy too. You look healthy, man. I can tell. You know, I know you've come from that life, and to see you healthy is so good, man. Like it makes me really happy, and I see
thanks, bro.
Most of the people in my life, outside of my friends and family
Yeah.
are fucking, and I say most of people because I do a lot of stuff in this. I'm surrounded by fucking people who are fucked.
Yeah, 100%.
And it doesn't, like, I don't get triggered or I do feel bad for them, but it's like this constant weight on my shoulder of people. Like, honestly, man, on a daily basis, I get people telling me they want to kill themselves, or they've lost their kids. I'm going back to jail, or I just got out of jail.
Yeah.
It's just all heavy shit, mate.
Yeah, it would be, bro, definitely. And you wouldn't know how to respond to it and stuff. People are coming to you for advice and thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, it would be heavy, definitely.
And look, the way I respond to every single message is quite simple, and I think this is really good because people don't want to know that you get, like, I just say, look, bro, I'm sorry, I can't imagine how you're feeling. I remember being fucked too. I just want to remind you that I was there, and
definitely.
now I'm here, and if I can do it, you can do it too, mate.
That's right.
Something as simple as that responds to any single message.
After 17 years, man, on heroin, like, you're living proof, bro.
Yeah.
That's my whole point of this channel, is just to show people it's never too late to, like, you can change your life and you can get on the good path, you know what I mean? And like, I think, you are living proof of that, bro. It's never too late, like, and
I forget that. 17 years, like, to me, I look back at it now because I'm 16 years and fucking, what month is it? Maybe 5 months sober. Haven't had a drink or a drug haven't had a fucking single mind or mood altering substance for like 16 and a half years.
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Good on you, bro.
I have broken limbs and been on pain meds. And let me tell you, like, fucking
stuff that you need to be painkillers and stuff.
But still, like, and that felt good. But I had to have. The doctors gave me that or whatever. But yeah, man, when I look back at that, I'm very far detached from it, but I don't ever forget where I come from. That's
right.
Sure.
It made you who you are. Yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, and I've done a lot, man, in these 16 years. Like,
I was about to say, it's a long time to be clean, and you don't consider yourself. You still consider yourself in recovery, don't you?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
a lot of people after 16 years are like, "Oh, I'm recovered. I'm an ex-addict." You know what I mean? Like, I've seen a lot of your videos, and you don't talk like that.
Don't talk
you're
like
still
that.
in recovery.
It could be part of the problem, mate. So it's not part of the problem, but I'm actually so weird you said that because just recently, actually, on my bio, it actually says recovered after 16 years. I would never have said that for the last 15 years. No way on earth, because I've been brainwashed or indoctrinated by the whole total abstinence model so hard. For at least the last few years, I've been softening up with it, but for a long time, and it worked for me. Like, thank God, I am 16 years sober. But today I do think I am recovered. Actually, to answer your question, like,
that's good, bro.
There's nothing.
After that amount of time,
one would fucking hope
you would want to feel like that, for sure.
And
bro.
people out there need to hear that I am recovered because otherwise it feels like, fuck, what, at 60 I have to wait 15 years before I start feeling better?
But that's you, that's how you feel, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? Because I still think about stuff, and I still have my bad days where I still think about stuff, so I would still consider myself in recovery, you know what I mean?
Good.
But
at 5 years, is it?
At 5 years since I had, so I never really had a problem with GHB, but like going on 3 years ago when my last brother passed away from cancer, I tried to kill myself with GHB. So I do consider that a slip up, but it wasn't ice. Like, ice was my main drug and my problem drug. So like, and it wasn't like I was doing it to get a buzz, to get off my head. Like, I went and got it and for the sole purpose of trying to kill myself, because I knew how easy it does kill you, know what I mean? But
and you didn't go on with it again after that?
No, I woke up the next morning, man, I see my kids and I cried, man, because they told me how close I was to death, and like they said I was pretty close to death, so like, that's when I kind of knew, like, I didn't want to die.
Yeah, bro, like, addiction's very selfish, Like, that just reminds me of how fucking selfish we can be. And we've got no fucking right, especially for the kids. But, I mean, you're in trauma, you're in pain. Like, you've lost your bro. Like, fuck, I can't imagine what that would be like. But I do want to reintegrate, and I do truly believe this, that, like, I'm responsible for me, entirely. And, the people around me who depend on me, my children, my loved ones, like, it's up to me to step up. Like, no one else is going to fucking do it for me.
No one comes and helps. Yeah, no, definitely.
I mean, there's lots of help out there, but at the end of the day,
You got to be the one to do it.
You got to be doing $1 million, the best rehab in the world, the best fucking therapy. None of that shit's gonna fix you if you're not if you don't step up.
Well, that's kind of what I was trying to say before too. Unless you're not ready, it's not going to work. You know, and you have to want it in your heart and your mind. You have to actually want to get clean.
Yeah, you do, man.
It's a hard thing, but I think a lot of people would obviously get inspired from your story. You know what I mean? 16 years, that's a crazy thing, bro. A big milestone, a really big milestone.
Yeah, 10 was a big one. You know, I remember turning 10. It was like, that's a brick. You know, like 10 is a big one. 15, of course, is a big one. Man, to be honest, like I know it seems, and I don't take it for granted. Of course not. Like I'm always talking about it, but it really is now. It's just like, I'm so far removed from that life. I haven't wanted to use for a long time. So it's just like, I'm just living my best life now, you know? And I've fucking got so much shit to work on too. Like at 16 years sober, right now I'm currently in probably one of the roughest, darkest stages I've been in for a little while. Like leaving last night, I was trying to get to sleep with some shit on my mind. Like I've got some old traumas coming up. That
still have your problems that you deal with.
I do, mate.
Everyone has that.
Just drugs aren't the solution anymore.
That's it. You got to learn different coping mechanisms and ways of life to deal with things. I feel that, bro.
And for me, like even alcohol's not one of them, you know. So
well, alcohol is just as worse when you're using it as an outlet. It becomes just as bad as drugs. Really, like it's not good at all.
I haven't haven't had a cigarette for fucking 3.5 years either, which is huge for me. Like, I used to have a cigarette before I eat, after I eat, before I get on the bus, as soon as I get off the bus, before the meeting, straight after the meeting. Like, while I was eating, I'm thinking about my cigarette. I was fucking, and I just say that because I use things to make me feel better, you know. Not even coffee really does it for me. Food, chocolate. I'm bad chocoholic, you know? But that's it, really, chocoholic. But yeah, man.
Cigarettes too is it's another bad addiction, hard addiction to beat, man.
It is, mate. Like, and look, what about you? You're not smoking?
Yeah. That's why I smoke cigarettes. That's why I wouldn't really call myself fully clean because I smoke pot as well. It's medicinal pot, but
you're on the medicinal.
Like I'm a smoker, Like I've always been a smoker, but just the hard stuff that changes who I am. You know what I mean? Is what I stay away from. And
brother, look, that's one thing that I've learned in my career, especially the last 5 years. You know, I literally work with hundreds of thousands of people around the world with my online presence, you know. My eyes have been opened up to the world, and you know what? There's so many different forms of recovery. Like recovery, the definition of recovery is actually to return to a previous state of mental wellness and health. Like it's not to fucking be sober without a drink or a drug ever again.
To recover from how deep and bad you were. Recover
it's returning to a previous state of wellness. You know? And for me, I hope to fucking God, I say that I don't, because I love that I'm total abstinence, but I love that you can, you know, whatever fuck works for you, you know, whatever works for anybody. My partner does what do you call it, like plant medicine. She's a plant medicine facilitator. She can help people through that stuff. That shit used to spin me out, and I don't know, mate, I'm going to say this probably for the first time. Maybe one day I will need. Because they say plant medicine and marijuana, I guess, is one of those forms.
One of the plants,
can help deal with stuff that, you know, no talk therapy is ever gonna do. She would love that I said that, but it's no time soon anyway. But but man, what I'm getting at is, it's nobody's fucking business what kind of recovery you do. Like,
that's right.
I just think
it's your own journey.
Can't stand cunts that want to say how you got to recover.
NA
is like that. NA tells you got to do it this way.
There's certain ways to do it and this and that. Whatever works best for you. 100%.
Definitely. Oh, by the way, I say that NA does that, but I did most of my recovery like 13, 14 years in NA. Every day almost, like a fucking robot. You know?
Yeah.
And I needed to do that.
It would have helped a lot,
But yeah,
At the
today.
same way, you would have done it your own way as well, but had your own outlets and your own mechanisms that you used and stuff to stay clean and stay in that positive mindset.
Today I run a group every Wednesday night. I've been doing that for 5 years now. So I run it's called the Hour of Power. If anyone is interested, hit me up, send me a message. I'm also just about to kick off a 6-week self-reflection program. It's called Recovery and Beyond. If anyone's interested in that, let me know. Basically what I've done is I've taken... So people always say to me, Danny, how are you so happy? Like, how you seem so optimistic. And I am. Like, you can tell I'm kind
100%.
of like that. It's not fake. Like, when people actually meet me, they often say, Danny, fuck, you really are the same as you are
same as
online,
you are online.
Which is a beautiful compliment. But what I did is, I thought, if that's the case, then let me work out how I did that.
Yeah.
And I've sort of broken down my recovery into 6 steps, or 12 steps actually, and I've halved it into 6 now.
Yeah.
And I share that basically through this course. Things like identifying the problem, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, mental, physical, spiritual. I'm in the gym every day,
Yeah, I can tell.
Family, and reconnecting with family, reflecting on how far I've come.
That's a big thing too. Like, your family, like support, 100%.
Yeah, man.
Support's a big thing when it comes to recovery, definitely.
And also just being open-minded to, like, I don't have the answers. Like, I've done pretty good, but if at the minute I think I've got it, I think I'll lose it. I've lost it. You know?
You still.
It's really important. The minute you fucking think you've got this under wraps, I feel like that's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's a journey. It's not a destination. That sounds very cliche, but
100%.
It's like if you think you got there, well, what the fuck's the point of living there?
No, definitely. Yeah, you can never get too comfortable. 100%. When the last time that you tried to get off it and you did end up getting off it, were you in jail at that time, or were you out?
No, I was in rehab. Rehab. I just come out of jail. I went into rehab, and I'd been in so many rehabs in my life. I often refer to doing 49 attempts. And then I got clean on the 50th attempt.
Oh, really?
And literally, man,
49 tries in rehab.
So let me tell you, like, I definitely have done 10 stints at Gorman House. I've definitely done 10 at fucking Basement 82, probably 5, Nepean Hospital. Man, I've done every detox. Fucking, I was thinking of Herbert Street Clinic. It's at St. Leonard's Hospital. Rehabs, William Booth, Odyssey House, fucking Who's, Palm Court. Every Westmere, I've done every rehab that fucking exists in the public system. And anyway, to answer your question, the last time around it was Christmas Day 2009. That's the day my life changed forever. Like, it's 16 years ago now. I went to Christmas Day. I went to hand over the money. I just come from a family event. I was full of shame. I thought, fuck this, I can't do this again, And for the very first time, I thought about what's going to happen if I did this, Like, I never thought about the consequences before that. And that day, I changed my mind. I thought, you know what, maybe I'll do this tomorrow. It was a lot more than that. I thought, all right, if I do, I'm going to go to jail, end up back in rehab, could end up dead. But what happens if I go back to rehab? I was in rehab. I was on a day leave. And that day I decided to go back to rehab, mate. And that day was the day my life changed forever. I never come close to using it again.
That's hard, bro.
So what happened, to answer your question, is I changed my mind.
Change your whole mindset.
I changed my mindset,
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
And here I am now, I'm helping other people to try and change their mindset. Just through lived experience and through the evidence that I've done. I've done study, I've built fucking programs, but at the end of the day... But
what more better than actual proper experience, being through it, lived it, you know what I mean?
If I can do it, so can you, mate.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure.
Yeah, bro.
It's a positive message. That's just my whole goal with this too. That's why I'm sharing my story, but I want to get other people's stories on and just inspire people, you know what I mean? Not so much with recovery, with anything, like just anything people are going through, any struggles, any traumas, no matter what, like you can get through it, you know what I mean? And it's not too late, like anyone can do it, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I just want to push that positive message.
It's good shit, brother. It's good to have a good little powerful fucking power chat about this stuff, And if anyone is listening to, you know, you can reach out to me. I answer every message. You know,
Yeah.
Caleb messaged me, and I probably responded pretty quick. I'm
Yeah,
pretty good
you did, yeah.
with that stuff. And actually, I think at first I sort of thought, oh, we'll do it sometime soon. And then you said something to me that really caught my attention.
Yeah.
And you were really honest. You said you're struggling to get some people, or you said something along those lines.
Just wanted to get the ball rolling a bit.
Yeah, and automatically I said, you know what, fuck that. And this is why I'm so successful. Maybe is I hear that and I want to help straight away. You know? If I can help, I'm fucking there. You know,
support's a big thing. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it is, mate. If it's just that really hit me straight away, and I thought, fucking, let's do it then, bro. Yeah. And here we are.
Because I don't really obviously have. I'm only just starting. I don't have much of a following and stuff. It is. Well, it's not been hard because I've people like you, people like Prince that I've done the last interview with. Just real humble, nice people that are willing to support and willing to help out. You know what I mean? Like,
and to anyone else in your position too, you know, like that's great. So you've been able to use some of your own assets, you know, by you being vulnerable with me and sharing that with me, you caught my attention.
Yeah.
And to, you know, like to anyone else in that position too, just fucking, it's just like recovery, man. You got to start somewhere. You know?
That's right. Yeah.
You got to start somewhere, and if you give up, well, you'll never know what could have been.
Yeah, that's right.
Mate, and on that note, I didn't know what my life would be like today 6 years ago, but one day I made a video, and you've probably seen it, every cunt in the world's seen it, and I grabbed this chair in the rain and I went and sat it outside, and it was raining, and I just sat down in the rain. I had my shirt off, and I put this mad trending sound over the top of it. I put some words on screen. That video's had like 100 million views. And
crazy, bro.
Nearly every single person that reaches out. And anyway, the point is that video changed my life, actually.
Yeah.
It got me 100,000 followers. That
made you want to
video,
start,
you know? And I thought, fuck this, let's go.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's almost like, just like the drugs, I've been chasing that same thing ever since. By the way, that video has got like 990,000 interactions on it as well. It's almost a million likes on it. That was crazy, 6 years ago or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been shared fucking hundreds of thousands of times. But what is amazing is that's the thing. Like if I would have given up, that wouldn't have happened. You know?
That's right. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, it's crazy how the world works in some ways, eh?
And the internet is like, you know, TikTok. TikTok's a bit crazy too, but you can do some amazing shit on TikTok, mate.
Yeah, it just takes one video.
It takes one video. So fucking keep fucking going, mate.
Yeah. No, cheers, bro. Legend. Is there anything you want to say to the people, or anything you want to tell? Any part of your story that you want to get out there? And
yeah, look, I've got an app. I've been working on something for 7 years or 8 years almost. I launched it on the 10th of January 2018. So what's that? That's like 7. So we're going on 8 years, man. But it's an app where you record video messages to your future self. So it's available on all your app stores. So it's called Encapsulator.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's where you sort of...
I was thinking that when you said it's kind of like a time capsule video.
So that's exactly what it started off as, a time capsule. Today, it's an online platform where coaches can come build their programs on my platform. They can monetize it. They can run courses. But ideally, the concept behind it is recording a message of love and hope to your future self. Jump on, check that out. Also, Danny Shannon on TikTok. Facebook, Instagram. You got your own podcast too, don't you? Yeah, I've got a Colourful Past podcast too. If anyone's interested in being a guest, let me know. I love this 30-minute chats. I'm gonna start knocking my episodes down to 30 minutes. I think you can create high impact. It's a good time. Viral content in 30 minutes. Good time to have a good chat, not too long. Keeps the viewers like. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, definitely. I think it's fucking great, and that's why I sort of said it'd be a good. But yeah, come check out the podcast as well. We just had Matt Colwell on there this week, Matt 360, one of Australia's most famous rappers. Yeah, that's crazy. We've got some mad guests on there as well. Yeah. I have Gaz Wright from Hope Cartel coming down in April. He'll be on there. Yeah,
it's
some
mad what
great,
he's been
great
doing.
guests. Yeah, he's a
I want to
legend.
go do one of them breathwork sessions.
So on that note as well, my partner Kyra, she does a similar kind of therapy. She does something called spinal energetics. She does EMDR.
Yeah.
We're using this light fucking strobe to heal trauma.
Yeah.
And she also does a couple of other things. So we're about to run a workshop, possibly in Newcastle. So yeah, keep an eye out for that too. I've seen the power of the work that she's doing. She also does breathwork stuff as well.
Crazy some of the ways you can release trauma that's
man.
been bottled up.
Bro,
It's mental.
like since I've met her, I've been on this fucking mad healing journey. And I thought at 16 years sober I'm already healed.
You're already healed, yeah.
You know, then this person gets introduced to my life, and all of a sudden I've got all this other work to do. And that's the catch. Like, always be open to that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all, bro.
Yeah. There's one thing that I wanted to ask you. It was bit of a crazy story I seen online. You escaped from Silverwater jail.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What about that?
Yeah, and on the 6th of February, I did scale a 24-foot fence, man. I used fucking garbage bin handles, and I fucking clawed my way up the fences while the group was inside doing this religious program called Kairos. Have you? It's quite a popular program. I don't know if it's still running. Yep. Anyway, they were all inside holding hands, saying like a final prayer kind of thing, and I ducked out the back and managed to. And I got up on that fence, and I was still in the middle of the jail. And as I started fucking creeping along, an officer spotted me up on the fence, so I just had to fucking run. I skipped through razor wire, cut my legs to pieces, launched off the top of that fence, broke my arm, I hit the deck, and my arm was black from here to here. I ran down towards Parramatta River.
Yeah.
The MEU, the dog squad, the fucking water police, the pole air had all been deployed.
Yeah.
I'm swimming across Parramatta River,
with a broken
bleeding, broken
arm,
arm, like doing circles, bleeding. There's bull sharks in that fucking river. Panicking. It was pitch dark. It was about 100 metres in width. And I did manage to get to the other side. Man, we had the pole air, had water police on the river, and I was in mud on the other side of the riverbank, like this big sludge with all these tree roots ripping my body to pieces. And I could see the water police just there with the big light, and I was like fucking G.I. Joe. They couldn't. And I managed to like claw my way for hundreds of metres, and I came out on Parramatta Speedway, where I got fucking pinched in Perth 7 days later on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I always talk about what
you can look that up too. That's all over the internet.
Yeah, it is all over the internet.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, but yeah, look, it's funny. Like,
and I guess that not many people would have escaped from Silverwater jail.
Nah, there's not many. There's not many people that have done it. But like, it's something like that, and the work that I do today. That's how you build a presence, or like find your story, you know. And then share what you're doing now, like and that's how you build
the progress, 100%, bro. Yeah, how far you've come from then to now, and inspire others, bro. 100%, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
No, you got a hell of a story, bro. And I'm sure you would have inspired a lot of the viewers, bro.
Legend. Thank you very much.
And spreaded hope, bro. That's the main goal of it. Legend, bro. Thanks heaps.